What's good, beautiful spirits, children of the Most High Yahuwah? It's me, Najee E Al-Mustafa Ali. I'm just making sure I don't hear a little one, which I don't. So, I want to start off by saying that I ordered some law books. Um, one of my books come tomorrow, and the other two of my books come Monday. And with those law books, I'm going to be showing y'all what these laws really is for you so-called people who celebrate the 4th of July but don't know nothing about the United States Constitution. Because that's what this is governed by. Any law that goes against the Constitution isn't a law at all. So, yeah, we're going to go into terms and stuff because I know yesterday I butt hurt somebody by saying that I was white. And somebody could say if I was white, I'd be considered dirty. Yeah, your conceptions is wrong. Just like how people think that the world is governed by skin color. You don't be introduced into the skin color thing until you get over here. Nowhere else in the world do they operate based off skin color. Nowhere else. Only here. And we take that shit elsewhere. We spread the poison and say black people and white people and yellow people and green people. My thing is though, why is it just black and white and why we not other colors? Why you can't be a red person? They say it's red skins and all that, but you just constantly hear black and white though. What are red people at? What are blue people at? Because again, these are adjectives, these are descriptions. You got a better chance of being white than I got. You got a better chance of being black or white than I got at being them, you know, dominantly handsome. I mean, of course, a day in time, I may have like one off day where I don't look as beautiful as I do. However, though, even still, those are adjectives. And again, we have to learn words. We have to start being erudite again and stop being educated. That's the problem. A lot of y'all are educated and not erudited. A lot of y'all don't want to be erudited. Blossom Roblox, what's good with you? Appreciate you for stopping by. Even if it's just for a short time. Damn, 15 people. God damn. That happened fast. Ain't y'all supposed to be popping fireworks? This fake ass celebration. Okay. Hold on. Alright, I'm good. What is your message to the world be? My message to the world would be to stop believing in lies that was told to you in school. Do your own research. Be your own person. Use your own mind that you was given by Yahuwah to use. Be a thinker. That'd be my message to the world. Spread love, positivity, joy, abundance, all that good stuff. That would be my message to the world. We've been living in a place for a long time where a lot of us, for generations, I'll say since 1912, a lot of us have not been knowing what the fuck been going on, and we've been living this la la land and allowing people to do things on your behalf. And as long as you can just go have fun and don't worry about it, you give permission to these other entities to basically start wars for you on your behalf. That's what they do. Oh shit. I need to grab me a shovel. But I just heard something. Y'all know on the roof or what? Should just be out here. Anyway, but yeah, since we on the topic of America's birthday, right? 249 years. 249 years of what? Colonism? 249 years of colonizing a land that wasn't yours. Britain. Because that's what y'all celebrating. Y'all celebrating still being attached to Britain all this damn time. Because the United States never, ever, ever, ever won so called independence from Britain. So, what are y'all popping the fireworks for? But again, they tell y'all, yeah, we got our freedom, y'all. Yeah, we free. Woohoo, celebrate. Yeah, celebrate. Don't celebrate. Celebrate what? If you Moroccan, you damn sure don't know what you celebrating because your ass think you Slovakian. You think you a slave. Y'all think y'all Freedom Day is June 19th and shit. You been free all your damn life. Your family been free all their damn life. You just been lied to and told that you were a slave. I'm gonna show y'all. I get my law dictionaries. I get them. And I'll be reading to y'all what these shits really is, bro. And y'all can't say that I'm making it up because it was made before I was. Okay? That just be the thing for me. For a lot of y'all who try to say that the things I say is cap or the things I say that I make up, like I make it up out my ass, look the shit up. Please do. It's public knowledge. Just like you can easily look up that the word black is a fucking adjective. You cannot be black. It's practically impossible. But you have people around this bitch calling themselves a goddamn crayon. Just like you can't be white, to be honest. You can't. That's why it's not about skin color. It's about sovereignty status. It's all it's ever been. That's why when people come from other places, like Africans or other so-called migrants or immigrants or whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it, when they come over here, how do you think they get businesses? How do you think they get all the things they get when they come to our country and we're the ones over here looking like fucking bums on the street and shit? How do you think so? It's because of their status. They're taught about status. We're not taught about status. The ones who were born here, we're not taught about status. Because if we were taught about status, then we would have a lot more shit. We would be a lot more wealthy as a, what do you call it? I don't want to say a country, as a people. We would be a lot more wealthy. Like, we wouldn't be $1 trillion in debt if we knew how to acquire shit. We wouldn't be $1 trillion in debt if we knew what real money was. You know why motherfuckers is $1 trillion in debt? Because they don't have no silver or gold to back the shit up. That's where the $1 trillion of debt come from. When they took away the gold standard, dollar off the gold standard, you no longer had any money. You no longer had anything worth of substance. That piece of paper became worthless. And they just been going around telling people, hey, it's $100 because it has 100 on it. No, but how many $100 you got to print out? The rarity comes from, let me tell y'all how money works, right? If I got $100, the $100 is worth $100 until another $100 is printed. Now that $100 ain't worth $100 anymore. Now there's $200 in circulation. So guess what? Now both of those are worth $50. It's the rarity, especially too if it isn't backed by anything. If everybody have paper that says $100, do you think it's still gonna be worth $100? No. Come on, dog. And then the shit goes so deep as far as the money trail. When you deal with your bank, it go all the way to fucking Britain. They got private banks that make transactions. That's how you see your shit in your bank account. Y'all be thinking that the little digital shit is money. No, those are just random ass numbers that they type up to make you think, yeah, I have money in my bank. No, you don't. If you can't hold it in your hand, if it ain't silver, gold, or any of the precious metals, you don't have no damn money. If you don't have no oil, no natural resources, you ain't got no money. If you don't have no intellectual property, you ain't got no money. If you don't have anything that you can use to trade off that you made yourself, you ain't got no damn money. You ain't got no money. You broke. Sorry to tell you, they lied to you. They make these people sing and dance and do flips for these $19 million notes that ain't worth shit. If you have an ounce of silver, you have more money than somebody who's so called rich right now, because you have something that's actually worth something versus a piece of paper that ain't worth shit. It's like Monopoly money. Y'all play Monopoly, right? Y'all know how you can't go buy nothing with no Monopoly. Well, that's what the script is. You're not supposed to be able to buy anything with script. Script is only supposed to go towards that specific place. But what happens? Corporation adopted the script idea and turned it worldwide, and we all just went along with the shit. So that's why you got people now popping fireworks and woohoo, yay, USA, right? No, y'all don't even know it's not a fucking country. It's a corporation. We can't even get past that part, but y'all want to celebrate. I'll be right back though. I gotta go grab my bud. That's the thing, though. Speaking the truth, it's gonna be popular. It just ain't popular right now. Ooh, shit. These wildlife boy be on dirt. I be getting rent. Yeah, I see I got the porch light on last night. You look at my other live last night, I ain't had a porch light, so but I did in my other two. The first one I didn't, and I got ran up on about some fucking opossums and shit. But hey, my apologies to the one that get bullied. You know what I'm saying? I don't like bullies. But but yeah, I've been on this spiritual journey. I've been on this fast. I've been doing I did 3 days watermelon only. I'm on my fourth day of the fast, where now I can eat other fruits and nuts and no diddy and other raw things. And yeah, my intention at the end of this fast is for me to be even more aligned in Yahuwah than I've been before. Way more aligned. It's to gain more wisdom, more courage. You know. I ain't gonna lie, from the last streams from last night, I gained like 4 subscribers. Shout out to y'all. I really do appreciate it. And Leor Cohen had let my streams go through, y'all. Leor ain't mad at me no more because I said fuck Leor, he not white. But he not. If you are of pale complexion, you ain't white. You literally y'all know too. I was gonna say it yesterday, but if you are a paleoloid, you were made in the mountains of Caucasus. You are a science experiment, okay? There are 2 types of paleoloids. There are the paleoloids that was genetically mutated with monkeys, the troglodyte negro, the troglodyte negro arable chimpanzee, and then you have the Dracula or the vampire, which is real. You know, y'all see stuff in movies, but sometimes they put things in movies because they have to tell you, but they don't have to tell you in a way in which it makes sense to you or, you know, it clicks. They just have to tell you. Just like all the zombie movies. Little do y'all know, we've been living in the zombie apocalypse for the fucking longest. The second they developed these phones and you able to walk around on these phones, you became a fucking mobile zombie. The second, like right now, we on screens. Motherfuckers say we screen zombies. You know what I'm saying? Especially motherfuckers walk around with their phone all day in their hand like this. Everywhere you go, the phone in your face, you a zombie. Ta-da! Welcome to the zombie apocalypse. It don't always have to be in the way that they present it. It don't always have to be so theatrical. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can be so subtle, but it all means the same thing. But, I don't know if I said it, but I am gonna say it because I really don't. I don't care about the so-called case or the trial or none of that shit. Like I said, because they weren't supposed to be a thing anyway. Because motherfuckers had stole from me. So I'm gonna say I copyrighted the straw. I think I did say it yesterday, but I'm gonna say it again. I copyrighted the straw yesterday. Y'all know what that means? That means I own the right to the straw. I don't own the straw. I own the rights to the straw, meaning no one can use the straw without my permission. No one can sell anything on the straw's behalf without my permission. So I'm happy about that, and it helps my case get dismissed easier. And that's all I've been waiting for the past. I've been dealing with this shit with Wisconsin for the past since March, or yeah, since March, end of March, beginning of April, and I've been so done with this shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been ready to receive my weapons back that they stole from me. Y'all want to find some? Y'all know something crazy? These motherfuckers gonna say that they trying to charge me with possession of a concealed weapon, and they want my DNA. If I chose the no contest or plead guilty. Good thing I didn't either. Hey, y'all really popping the motherfuckers out here, boy. But yeah, y'all gonna thank me later though. I know I make a lot of y'all uncomfortable with the stuff that I say because y'all never heard nobody talk like me before. Y'all never heard anybody say anything like me before because everybody else y'all here talking have been feeding y'all lies and bullshit just so they can keep you asleep because it goes along with, you know, with the game plan that's been set. A lot of y'all have no clue about these 1,000-year plans that's been set up before you even born. A lot of y'all births was planned. A lot of y'all births was thought out thousands of years ago. How could that be possible? You shit, I don't know. Don't ask me, but it's possible. Little do you know, you can plan out for your lineage. Right now, you can think 1,000 years ahead to the T of even when you're not even here, you're making sure that your lineage follows your plan. That's some dope ass shit. To be gone and motherfuckers still like, you know, to the T, they honor you. That's some dope ass shit. That's what I be talking about. That's people with power, okay? They want to get y'all mixed up on this little small shit. People with power think long way ahead. They get their spirit right. They teach one another. Ain't no competition with the real wealthy. I said the real wealthy, not the ones who be arguing, fighting over these fiat notes, but the ones who really know what wealth is. Ain't no competition. They all work together because they know that as long as they stay in power, they stay over you. I'm thinking about streaming again as far as like my gaming content. After the 7th though, we gonna really be getting into some shit. On the real. I could have sworn I brought out my ashtray. But y'all gonna remember. Y'all gonna come back to these live streams. And y'all be like, damn, Najee was putting this on way back then. You know what I'm saying? When shit was going crazy, looking crazy, feeling crazy, and nobody in no direction. I was that beacon of light for y'all. Hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. You know why you should listen to me? Because I got time. I have so much time. I don't work. I'm a retired veteran, so I don't have to work. I get my VA disability. So that has afforded me a lot of time to really look into everything that has been going on as far as the so-called country's history. Especially since, my people, us Moroccans, have been getting infringed upon for so many years. And I really wanted to know why. Was the narrative really true how they said? No, it's not true how they said. No, it wasn't true. 9 times out of 10, we were the ones who were perpetuating all this shit. Y'all ever heard of the Barbary Pirates? Y'all want to talk about slavery, right? But explain to me the Barbary Pirates then. Barbary Pirates was us. We were going out and towards the seven seas, capturing people and bringing them here and having them as slaves or servants. Look up the Barbary Pirates. That was way before so-called slavery. But a motherfucker want to say they brought us over here on a boat. Nigga, no, we taught y'all. Answer me this. How does the more civilized the world but then become slaves to it? Can y'all explain that to me? Does that make sense? How how am I more ancient? Or let me put it like this. How do I create something and then become enslaved by my own creation? Does that make sense to you? No, I don't. That's because again, narratives has been changed. It has been, you know, it's just been a lot of corruption and shit that's been going on these last past centuries, and it's just time for us real light workers to set this shit right. I gotta give myself grace too because I'm not gonna always have. I'm not gonna always talk about this, but like I said, this is gonna be a platform to where y'all gonna come here and y'all gonna hear the truth. Y'all gonna hear me speak the truth. Y'all gonna hear me tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna charge y'all for it either. I ain't finna be forcing y'all to pay me. I ain't finna be coming up with all these classes and all this shit and marketing and shit. I want y'all to be free. I want y'all to have a free mind. Y'all know government means to govern your mentality, right? That's what the government does. They control your mind. Y'all thought Kanye was lying about MK Ultra. He wasn't. But again, you gotta think about it as well. You can't really look to celebrities because they just as lost as you is. Just because they so called got more money don't mean nothing. They learn. They not better than you. That be my thing too though. How is it that you so-called erudite folks, the ones who speak so eloquently, use these big vocabularies, how do y'all know how to use all these big English words, but y'all don't know the definition to the basic words we use every day? But then y'all go around still telling people, and a lot of these folks saying that we black and all. I'm just saying, like, we have to really stop. It's a problem. It's a problem. That's one of the biggest problems they got us to do ourselves is call ourselves something so dastardly and negative. And over the years, they made it so cool. But they made it to the point to where they literally show you in your face. That's like, for instance, I was looking at this thing Eddie Griffin did about Undercover Brother. This Paleoloid came and all of a sudden he had went through a thing and he became black. How can you become, if it's about skin color, you can't change your skin color. So how do you become, you know what I mean? So black ain't about skin color then. It's about a mentality. It's about a way that you act. It's about a way that you carry yourself. Ain't about no goddamn skin color. It's like white. White ain't if y'all listen to Dick Gregory even told y'all white ain't a color, it's an attitude. White ain't a color, it's an attitude. It's a game. It's a game they play. But they tell you, hey, you're white. My guy, no, you're pale. For all you people who think y'all white, color wise, if you were white, you would be fucking, you would scare yourself. You would be afraid of yourself in the fucking mirror. If you actually had the white color on your body. Y'all pale than a motherfucker. Paleoloids. Okay? Y'all need to do y'all research too. Everybody do. Y'all just need to stop being ignorant. It's just so many people in this world just okay with just being ignorant. It's okay with being stupid. It's okay with, and we have to stop that. That's a sickness. That's why the earth is purging itself. Because we playing games. As a whole. Again, a lot of people want to talk about these laws and these lawmakers and Congress and all of that. Well, a lot of y'all don't even know that you could be the one making the laws. You could be Congress. You could be a lawmaker. You could be somebody who makes a difference in this place. You can actually kick out these other motherfuckers who's been feeding off us, and you can actually be the one in the seat. Or we can just say fuck this whole government system and as a whole and start things how it's supposed to be. We can do that too. Multiple things we could do. Multiple choices, multiple options, multiple solutions. It's how we fix this thing. I'm gonna tell y'all how I see the government working. This is my vision for the government. The government acquires silver and gold. The government's job is to help fund the people. Let's say you want to open a restaurant. You go to the government and you tell them, I got a restaurant. After you make your restaurant all at one bam, you tell them, I got a restaurant that can feed this many people, this many hours. I need, basically, let's say you have people coming to your restaurant and you serve this many plates this week and you collect, you have a ledger. You take that ledger now to the government office and be like, I fed this many people. Because you fed this many people, now they give you your bread. Now you don't have to charge the everyday working man for food. Now food is free for everybody because you get your bread from the government. And because you provided a service. Let's say you have a hotel, you housed 100 people. You take that ledger to the government, now the government pay you for housing all those people. You don't have to charge nobody. Everything could be free. As long as you provide a service, you can take that ledger to the government and they will compensate you in real monies. Houses is free. Cars is free. You get paid for breathing. Could y'all imagine making money just to breathe? How many breaths you taking a day? Bet you don't know. You don't even count the shit. I don't either. If you got paid for every breath, you wouldn't ever need no form of currency ever again. Everything would be completely fucking attainable. hope y'all having fun with these fireworks. Hope y'all being safe. You know. Again, I'm thankful and grateful to everybody who stopping by. Listen to me speak truth. I'm so thankful and grateful that I'm free. I don't get pulled every which way by the world. I get to observe. I get to study. I get to rest. I'm privileged to do so many things, and I'm blessed by the Most High Yahuwah. I'm thankful, grateful that I am a father. I'm thankful, grateful that I am a provider. I am a life partner. Bro, the fact that I've been able to travel, just before I joined the Army, which is low-key 5 years ago already. It's been 5 years since I joined the Army. Look at me, 5 years. 5 fucking years, yo. What a transformation. 5 years ago, I was bald head. Look at my ponytail. 5 years ago, I was bald head. I had a bald head. Basic training. Five years ago today, I was in the United States Army in quarantine. I was in fucking quarantine. I was in the quarantine barracks. We was just about to go to red phase. Motherfuckers come rushing in my room. Talking about I had popped hot for COVID in basic training. I was like, what the fuck? Why me? Like, damn, I had to, and I was good. That's how you know they was lying about the whole COVID thing. But I was asymptomatic. They threw me in a fucking room. The drill sergeants came rushing in that bitch, bro. Told me to pack all my shit. They was treating me like I was a disease. Threw me in a room by myself. I was in a room by myself for like 10, 15 minutes. And they threw somebody else in there with me. I think it was Gaga. Me and Gaga was in that room. Then they threw Gutierrez in there. No, I threw Machu in there, and Gutierrez was the last one. We all, four of us supposedly have fucking COVID, and you got 4 of us in a fucking room together. Make that shit make sense. Y'all know what didn't make sense to me? They was talking about quarantine. When I got to basic training, I was in a 10-man bay. 10 men. How are we supposed to be quarantining if we're in here with 10 fucking people? Can we make that make sense? That's because it was some bullshit. I got to see it firsthand. Yellow face. So they could extend the time of basic training and keep it longer. Yellow face is nothing but cleaning all day. That's all it was being in Black sheep savages. That's all we did was clean. And then I was bitch shit. Motherfucker made us run. We had to when we had our boots and we had got our running shoes. Motherfuckers had us run in and out, changing shoes, and had to hurry up and run in formation. It was hot as fuck. Motherfucker kept saying wasn't making time because he just kept wanting us to do it. Man, they be abusing. They be thinking that shit is so fucking fun. Them drill sergeants, the shit they be having people do. They be think that shit is so fun. It be so fucking humiliating, so unnecessary. It's so many ways to see somebody disciplined without making them look like a goddamn goofy. But I popped hot for COVID, bro. So they supposed to have took us to get retested. And what do you know? You thought they took us to get retested? Hell no, I threw us straight in fucking quarantine barracks. It went from a 10-man bay to a 4-man bay. How do we all have COVID and we all in the same room? Ain't we supposed to be sick? Ain't supposed to be deadly disease or shit? Why we all ain't by ourselves? Actually in quarantine. But yep, on the 4th, I was in the quarantine barracks 5 years ago. Look out, time fly. But I was finna say, just before the army, I can remember complaining about me not going nowhere. The only places I've been was Indiana and Wisconsin. Now I can't say it's just Indiana and Wisconsin. I've been in so many places in so little amount of time. And I am truly blessed by the Most High. I wonder if y'all gonna be popping fireworks all night. Somebody singing happy birthday. I've been through a lot in the past 5 years. My body broke down. I went through a form of depression. Being in the army. I got kicked out of the army because I refused to take the COVID vaccine. I was the only one out of 100 something people in my company to do so. Got out the army and was struggling the first year because I was only getting 1,000 for my VA disability because they was only trying to have me at 60%. They was trying to give me my 100% like I have. So that first year, but I still better than me. Wasn't no way I was gonna give in and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go back to the army." You kiss my ass. Could go back if I wanted to, because I'm borrowed from realism. But anyway, kiss my ass. I ain't going back. I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I have the wherewithal. I have the capability. I have the brain power, and I have Yahuwah. With all of that, I can't lose. Can't lose. Talk at how so-called bad shit got. Within 5 years, I did so much shit, y'all. I only been out the army. I got out the army in 2022. I only been out the army for 3 years. I did so much shit in 3 years. Shit's crazy. But anyway, listen to y'all though. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Y'all go ahead, take a puff. Come on now, get your get good, get it good, get it good, get it good, get it good. Pull. Alright, don't smoke all my shit. Alright, I'm gonna go though. I'm gonna go see who else is on live and watch other people. Alright.